Welcome back to the Delmarva Sports Insider. Now, as many people know, this year's NFL draft was held in, where I was born and bred, Philadelphia, over the past 3 days.
Yeah, man, and that's right. It was a sight to see in the city of brotherly love. More than 250,000 people, Jeff, 250,000 made their way to the city of brotherly love over 3 days in Philly, and obviously the largest draft of all time. A great, great environment down there. Everything going on. Fans of all teams, fans of all ages down there just having a good time on Ben Franklin Parkway.
And Trey, the hometown team, my Philadelphia Eagles, they were on the clock midway through the first round, picking at number 14.
Yep, that's right.
And Commissioner Roger Goodell announcing Derek Barnett, the defensive end out of Tennessee, who broke Reggie White's career sacks record with 33 while he was at the University of Tennessee.
Nice.
Barnett was named to the first team All-SEC last season with 198 tackles, 52 of those for a loss in his collegiate career. Now, Trey, I know you can recognize talent when you see it, and you might not be able to recognize it right now. You're still trying to process that the Eagles were able to, land somebody of the likes of Barnett at 14. Yeah. But thoughts on, the picks throughout, especially Derek Barnett?
I'll tell you what, Jeff, I'm going to be honest with you. I got a couple of friends along with you that are Eagles fans that was hoping for more of a splash with that pick, with the 14th pick.
Okay.
Being honest, I honestly felt like the pick of Barnett was more of a luxury pick, that you have a couple of defensive ends that you already have. And you're going to spin Barnett out there. He's obviously a great player. He obviously can get to the quarterback.
Has a skill.
And yes, he's very, very skilled as far as coming off the edge. I feel like a lot of people were expecting maybe a running back, or I don't know. Maybe that was my gauge on things. What do you feel about it?
We'll agree to disagree. It is what it is. Derek Barnett, I think the Eagles went in. They went and said, this is the best player available.
Yes.
We're in our home city. We certainly don't want to get booed out of our own city. And they went out there. They made a splash. They got somebody with some talent. And, we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, though, Derek Barnett had a very nice lay on. I love that suit that he came out there with.
It was a cherry red.
Yes, cherry red. And speaking of red, the Washington Redskins had the pick number 17, and they came up with a gem. Jonathan Allen, the defensive end out of Alabama, was there. Can you believe it? A local kid from 15 minutes away from Redskins Park in Leesburg, Virginia. Just an all-around great story. A young man, obviously a national champion at the University of Alabama, bred by Nick Saban, which is very crucial to what we see as far as the draft process goes. And the Redskins get a little bit better on the defensive line, as the Eagles did. What's your thought on the pick?
And, this is something I know we both can agree, because the Redskins are kind of a neutral team within the NFC East for both of us. Jonathan Allen slipped.
Yes.
This is an individual that was supposed to go top 10, maybe even top 7, top 6, and he slipped to the Redskins at 17. So an absolute steal for the Redskins at 17.
Great value. And one more thing I do want to add on to that. I saw some mocks where Jonathan Allen went 3rd overall to the Chicago Bears. So obviously there are some current concerns about his shoulder and maybe a lingering injury. But trust me, when a player is that good, and he's that good on a national championship team, and he wins the Big Norick Award, he's a pretty good player, right?
I think so. I think as I said, a steal. We'll see what happens this season. But still to come on Delmarva Sports Insider, the Ravens' first-round pick was formally introduced in Baltimore yesterday evening. Hear what he had to say coming up.
My name is Doug Avery from Blue Raider Baseball at Woodward School District, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.